What? It's my day off. You ever had those days off? You're just like, I'm not gonna do jack shit today. That was today. Nope. Here we are. Cause what the fuck's happening with Spider-Man? For those of you who don't know, it looks like a strong possibility, if not probability, that Spider-Man is out of the MCU because of some dealings and contractual clusterfuckery between Disney and Sony. I say possibility and probability rather than certainty because, in the words of the great Kane from Legacy of Kain, fate promises more twists before this drama unfolds completely. I was actually gonna hold off on doing a video about this because I wanted more information. Then I realized there's always gonna be more information. Like tomorrow there's gonna be more information. The time between me filming this and me uploading this, rest assured there are new developments. So now here we are on the raggedy edge. Whatever. Here, how does this happen? You remember how pumped we all were? Yo, Spider-Man's coming to the MCU. We were all jacked. Spider-Man, Spider-Man. Look at that naive bastard. He doesn't even know. He has no idea where this is gonna go because he doesn't yet realize whenever there's a contract, there's a fucking asshole involved somewhere. Basically, long story short, I feel like this happened. Hello? Hello, is this Sony? Yeah. These are your friends over here at the largest studio on Earth? How you doing, sir? You know what? We were just thinking that 5% deal we have, well, that's really not going to work anymore, so we were thinking more 50%. Now, I know this may be a bit of a shock to you. This comes as a bit of a shock to us as well, but we think for the long run, it's best that if we do something like this, it would ensure our brand. You know, our brand is very important, the brand of the brand, and I feel that Spider-Man is now a part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe brand. I mean, as you see, we've even set him up to be the new Tony Stark in our MCU Phase 4.
Hold on. Sorry, I just have one thing to add.
Fuck! But I don't know. I wasn't there. It's just what it seems like. It does feel like, now looking back, doesn't it take away from the purity of the situation? Spider-Man in the MCU and how they've built him up, you know, building him up as the next Tony Stark, building him up as this really important Avenger. Now I feel like it's strong-arming a bit, you know, because you have the contract, right? That's one element of enforcement, but really, the court of public opinion's a powerful thing. Tinfoil hat moment. What if Disney, Marvel Studios, what if they were like, well, we know that Sony's gonna take Spider-Man back, but if we build Spider-Man up to be so important in the MCU, what if they'll then feel like they just can't take him back? What if that'll give us the leverage? I don't know. I mean, it's Hollywood. I know that somehow Twitter's normalized the Hollywood mindset, but at what fucking point is that mindset remotely normal? It's not. They're crazy. All of them. So after all that build up, all that, hey, Spider-Man, Peter Parker is so important in the MCU, I guess we're just going on without him. But all this shit is why I kind of see the MCU, okay, up through the Thanos thing, up through Endgame, kind of see it like Breaking Bad. Not saying it's the greatest television drama of all time, but what I'm saying is, you could see it as, all right, you have your epic and it wrapped up, right? And so now going forward, Phase 4 on, we can see that as Better Call Saul, where it's like, all right, if it's entertaining, I'll be pleasantly surprised, but it doesn't have to be because I still have my wrap up. I still have my epic that wrapped up and I'm fine with that. I feel like this is a case of someone who's just won so much. I mean, dude, Disney, the MCU, they've been in the fucking zone. It's like anyone, any studio. It's human nature. When you're in the zone that much to be like, I'm invincible, I'm untouchable, who's gonna say no to me? Oh shit, that company just said no to me and they threatened to take their awesome character back. That's really helped us out. Oh, fuck me, I was stupid. Didn't Tom Hardy say that Spider-Man in the Venom movies is a possibility? Did he know something? Did he know about this stuff? Or maybe I'm misremembering that. I do feel like someone said something about that, and I feel like it might have been Tom Hardy. Well, I guess it's possible to have Spider-Man in a Venom movie now, like when he didn't really have anything to do with Venom at all. God, these are the goings on though. This is what happens. It's just big studios pining for our attention in any way possible. Happy better get on Tinder, because that's ending. Sorry, Happy. We were rooting for you. I will say, though, I have loved Spider-Man in the MCU. Cinematic Universe superhero movies and standalone non-cinematic universe superhero movies, they do fundamentally feel different. There's a part of me that's looking forward to a good standalone Spider-Man movie where he's Spider-Man, he's Peter Parker, he's trying to balance life, he's trying to make ends meet and pay rent. So glass half full, there is that. So hopefully Sony can take it all in, learn from the good Spider-Man movies and the bad, and do what they did with the good Spider-Man movies. Well, really, how much did Marvel have to do with that Spider-Man game that came out for the Sony PlayStation? Just have all those writers make a Spider-Man story for Sony, because that's the greatest Spider-Man movie of all time, is that game. I mean, that hook at the end of Spider-Man Far From Home, does that matter? If they do another Spider-Man, are they going on that arc? Are they like, God, we got to recast another person, we got to do completely different movies? Or is it able to essentially be MCU-ish Spider-Man? Are they able to carry his arc throughout just without the MCU people? But I believe I heard somewhere Tom Holland has a couple more movies on his contract. I don't know if they're just general MCU movies that he'll pop into, or if they mean, hey, he has a couple Spider-Man movies in the MCU. Though there was no Spider-Man 3 on their Phase 4 lineup, there is also that. So I believe he'll poke in and be like, hi guys, I'm moving very far away. Thus the phase out will begin. Who knows? Like I said, tomorrow, I imagine 100 phone calls will have happened now that there's all this internet chatter especially. And there might just be new developments tomorrow. Tomorrow, everyone might be like, hey, it's all good. That was close. In a world of big studios and contracts, this shit was almost inevitable to happen. It's weird it hasn't happened before this. But it does show that no studio is above someone or something else telling them to go fuck themselves. No, we'll take it back then. I hope Disney feels its mortality in this one. I really do. Because they need to. Feeling your mortality, it's what keeps you humble. It's what keeps you human. It's what keeps you down here on Earth with the rest of us folks. I mean, if Disney was like, oh, what are they gonna say to us? They're not gonna say no with Disney. Dude, your Thanos run is done. And your fans generally don't give a fuck about Star Wars anymore. No, you should probably keep Spider-Man around. I'm just saying, it could only help you. Anyhow, this clusterfuck. What are your thoughts? Whatever you think, comment below, let me know. And as always, if you like what you've seen here and you want to see more, click right here to see more. Coffee is my fucking hero.